Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Like, week 6 of the bootcamp is officially here. I'm assuming you all have like found your ikigai, you went through everything and you've looked at Etsy and you've kind of like just looked at ChatGPT differently and brainstorm a lot on, everything that we touched on in the past 5 weeks. And you finally got to the final step of this blueprint because this is literally a blueprint that I use to launch my digital stuff, my digital tools, my digital products. But for you, it's your actual digital business. And this is literally the blueprint. Don't try and do anything extra for now. Like, literally stick to the things that we covered in the past 6 weeks. Now we're going to talk about how to rinse and repeat to this and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't try something new. Just rinse and repeat up until you find success. So literally focus on this blueprint. I think focus is first, what is it? Focus. Oh, finish. So focus stands for finish one course until success. Literally use that. Do this for 90 days. Everything we covered in 6 weeks for 90 days and keep going up until you find success. Don't try to now join this program. Try this something new. No, literally this works. This is what I use. And now we're going to talk about how to rinse and repeat it. But before we dive into the rinse and repeat, let's have a little bit of an understanding of what it means to now have a digital business. There is three main things I want you to have a complete mind shift on. Is number one is to be analytical. So basically analyze, find what actually works, figure out what actually doesn't work, and what works, I want you to refine it, perfect it, find that one thing that works for you and make it perfect. Like, when I realized that, oh, out of the content and the things that I've been talking about, the one thing that people really want to know more of is saving challenges and cash stuffing. I started to perfect my cash envelopes. I started to really focus on my saving challenges and making it affordable, but also making it easy for other people to access, and also making it possible. Like the 10 Rand saving challenge, the 20 Rand saving challenge is something that a lot of people were, not aware of. They thought to save money, they needed to save like 500 Rand, 1,000 Rand a month, which is still good. But if you're on a low income, and at that time when I started, I was the only breadwinner in my household, because again, I've said my story. My husband was a chef, or he is a chef by profession, qualified internationally and locally. But during COVID, the tourism industry got a big knock, so he couldn't get a job, and I was the only one who was bringing in an income. I could not save even like 200 Rand. So I started the 10 Rand saving challenges, and that's where everything basically started. When I realized that that's what people wanted to know more of, how can I save on a low income? I refined what worked. I worked on my cash envelopes. I enrolled in courses to learn about Canva. I enrolled in courses to learn about Adobe Illustrator to create my envelopes. And then I started to use them. And then I worked on how to create cash stuffing challenges, and then I launched the zip envelopes and the binders, and my business just grew from there. So refine what works, analyze what works. So if you do this for 90 days, literally for 90 days, every single day for 90 days, you'll be able to see what content work, what listing on Etsy got the most views and brought in the most visits, what made that first sale, just all of that. You have to be analytical. You cannot just post or list something on Etsy or list something on Shopify and just ignore it. You have to always be doing something to bring in your specific ideal client. And then when you make that first sale, or something takes off, or that video goes viral, ask and find out what worked, and then just rinse and repeat that. Number two, I want you to focus on repeating proven strategies. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Don't try and do your own unique thing. Don't do that. It's a waste of time. Find what worked for other people, what made other people rich, what made other people blow up, what made other people become successful, leave their jobs. Obviously, I shared everything with you, and repeat that strategy. If I show you that this is how you need to list your stuff on Etsy, this is how it needs to look, and I'm giving you the mockups that you can use. So when I say mockups, this is what I mean. Let me get out of here so that you can know what I'm talking about. These mockups over here are what I use to list my products, and they make me sales. And let's go on Etsy, let's have a look. If I give you that, don't try and create your own. You're wasting your time, and chances are it's something that has not worked, has not made sales. So I'm sharing with you exactly what has worked. Like, look, I've got 133 views on my shop in the past 7 days. I've never had this much visits on my shop, and it's because I've been active, I've been posting, I've been listing things. So what I want to show you is the listings. Oops, let's go back here. What I want to show you is the listings. You see, there they are. This one made the sale. So if I go back to my dashboard and I change the 7 days to the last 30 days, obviously I've made one order. And the order was that listing, this one here, this one over here, the devotion. So what I can do as well is I can open my shop just so I can see how this looks. And I really like how this looks. What I want to do is I want to change this announcement over here and make it more easy to read. So I'm going to work on that. But these are the listings. You see how they look? This is what works. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Don't try and change it and do it your way. Do exactly as how I have shown you, because I have the experience in this. And if we scroll down and see other shops as well, you see this is how they share their budget stuff. I'm just trying to find more digital products, more PDF. So if I go planner, PDF planners. Okay, you see, this is how this looks. And I've literally created mockups for you. All you have to do is just change the title and drag and drop your stuff there. Like this. I've created things like this for you. Like that one there. I've created this. I've created these for you. All of these. They are available for you to use. This right here. So at the bootcamp, at the bottom over here, there's going to be this document attached. And this here will let you be able to open up Canva and then use these mockups. So don't reinvent the wheel. Use the proven strategies and how to list your product, how to find the search engine optimization. That's a video that I also have available on YouTube as well that you can have a look at. I can even post it here actually in our hub so that you can see how to find your SEO, search engine optimization, through Pinterest. Pinterest is the best way to find it. TikTok is also good. Number 3 is to create a system that keeps your business flowing and growing. So even when you're having a bad day, even when you're busy, even if you don't have time for it, if you've created a system that will automate everything for you, which for me, I use ManyChat. You can also use Linktree, as I covered, I think, in the previous bootcamp. But I will go through a ManyChat walkthrough tutorial today with you guys. But these are the proven strategies. This is a system that will keep your business flowing and growing even when you are busy. Okay. So now, obviously, we've touched on a little bit about what we covered and so now that we've touched on a little bit about the focus that I want you to have now that you've got to the final step of the blueprint of, launching your own digital business, is obviously being analytical, analyzing what works, keep rinsing and repeating and don't try and reinvent the wheel, let's have a little bit of a recap of what are the things that we need to do in order to get to the point where we've launched our business and now we're just making sure that it's automated. Number one is to reset your mind. I focused a lot on your calendar at this one, but also your mindset. We are programmed to think like employees. We are programmed to wait for someone to pay us an income. It's so hard to then change from that into a CEO where everything is basically on you. That income, these bills in this household, they are waiting for me to get up and work every single day. So it is hard to think like that, but actually you are currently doing it. It's just that now you've given the power to someone else to pay you, but you are showing up to work every day. You're giving your all every day. You are hoping for promotion by being your best every day. That same effort, I want you to literally do it for your business. And how you do that is by having a calendar that's intentional. Your calendar shows where your time is going. So when you utilize your calendar well by saying, okay, from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I'm at my full-time job, and then from 5:30 till 6:30, I am cooking. I'm helping my daughter or my son with homework or whatever it is, and then from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. I'm literally on Canva learning everything, or I'm watching a boot camp, or I'm literally honing into my skills that are going to help pour into my business. You need to be very intentional with your time. Or you can wake up an hour early. So let's say, for example, you usually wake up at 6. So now you're going to wake up at 5 so that you can dedicate an hour into your business, into yourself, into your skills. You will not regret this. I did this. I did this for 3.5 years and I officially left my full-time job. And now I work from home with my husband and the income is not capped. If I feel like working hard this month, I can earn way more than last month. I didn't sign up for just 15K, even if I did more than my colleague. So it's all in your hands. You just need to reset your mind. You need to reprogram your mind. You need to be around other people who are in the same journey so that it doesn't feel awkward when you talk about these things, because it isn't comfortable and people will try and shut you down because they don't get it. But it's okay. It's okay. If it was easy, if it was for everyone to get, then everyone would be a successful entrepreneur. But it's not for everyone. It's for the special ones, and you are part of the special people. Okay, and then week 2, we focused on picking your niche, and not just a niche just because the focus is money. If you focus on money, you will attract a job. I always say that. I don't want you to focus on money, even though, yes, we want the money. But when you focus on what you love, on the seed that God has given you to plant and grow the tree and enjoy the fruits, the money will naturally come. So I want you to focus on what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and then you're being of service to other people and you are working on yourself to improve that because you enjoy what you're doing now. And literally that's called self-development, personal growth, whatever you want to call it. When you start working on yourself and you're enjoying it because you found what sparks that light inside of you, naturally people will ask you, hey, where can I get that? Can you also help me with that? Whether it is weight loss or fitness, whether it is marriages, helping marriages find their spark again, whether it is teenagers teaching them more about Christ, whether it is personal finance. I don't know, whatever it is that you really love and you know that you overcame the problem that you went through in this specific niche industry, whatever you want to call it, then you talk more about it and you share your story and you serve other people without expecting money. Money naturally comes. They want to pay you for whatever it is that you're offering. So pick your niche, which is the best method that I used is the Ikigai, which is as well what I share with you. It's a Japanese term for finding the reason why you're here, finding the reason why you're being, why you're a human being, why you're here, why you're brought here. Why did God bring you here? When you find that reason, that fire inside of you will be lit up. The reason why you're so tired of your full-time job every single day, you just feel like sleeping and sleeping and you're over it, it's because it doesn't light the spark inside of you. It drains your energy. So you need to find what recharges you, what really makes you want to just go on overflow of working without feeling like you're working. And then week 3, we now have kind of reprogrammed our mindset. We now have picked our niche. Now you need to know, who are you helping? Who is past you that needs that? So what is your mission with what you have found that God has put inside of you? So once you have your mission and who are you helping? Why are you helping them? What are you helping them with? Then you create that offer. So if you are helping women who are trying to save money and invest their money to get out of debt and find financial independence, then the offer that you're going to create is going to be maybe like how I've done a program to meet up with women every other day and live every month, while I help them manage their finances and have someone to talk to, because in South Africa there's no one to talk to when it comes to personal finance. So I'm kind of creating that space for them. So it is finding your mission statement, creating that offer, and then once you have done that offer, you are then going to market it. So not market it as in creating pamphlets and, sending that to everyone. No, you're going to talk about it. You're going to talk about it as your story, what you went through, what pleasure points, like what is it that you have benefited and how your life has transformed from this. And once you start getting clients, they're going to tell you their transformation, their testimonials, and you're going to start talking about them. And that's what's going to bring you the clients. And we focused on how to make your social media look professional, but also how to make it faceless, because you don't want it to be like another job for you. You want to enjoy it, and how to create content for like 7 days and then schedule it so that you are not working overtime. So those kind of things are so important, and then you're going to avoid burnout. So we touched on that, how to market your offer now that you have created, that you love, with a different mindset, of course. And then lastly, how to launch your shop and how to automate your shop, which is what we covered on week 5, which is the previous boot camp. We have a whole checklist that you can use that you received as well. If you didn't, I'll have everything linked below in this hub for all these workbooks here that you're seeing over here. I'm going to have them available, and you can download all of them and use them for planning your business and launching your online shop and making sure that it is ready to go. And funny thing is, once I did this boot camp and I created my banner and I created everything last week, I made that first sale, because I guess my shop was looking more alive now. So I want you to do the same. Okay, so now this is all that we've done in 5 weeks. Now we're going to finish off by this week. And this week we are going to be talking about how to now rinse and repeat, and how to focus on your business growth and flowing, even if you are not hands-on all the time. If you enjoyed a bit of a understanding of what we went through and you want more of the bootcamp, you want to know in detail everything that we covered in 5 weeks, and also what we're going to cover in week 6 so that you can launch your own digital business, I'll have the bootcamp linked below. Or alternatively, if it's too much for you, then you can join the monthly membership, which is the Wealth by Wisdom Academy. And that is 230 Rand a month. It's basically $13 a month. And that is going to also help you with more than just launching a business, but also on your financial freedom journey and also on your spiritual growth as well. So thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested, everything will be linked below. But if you are in the bootcamp, let's then move on to now diving deep into week 6, how to rinse and repeat, automate, grow your business so that it is really flowing and making you money in your sleep. All right, so there are four main steps I want you to focus on and repeat in your journey as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. Number one is to surround yourself with people doing what you want to do. Don't be around people who are not doing what you want to do. Obviously, I'm not saying cancel out family and friends that are just focused on their full-time jobs. I'm not saying that. But if you talk more about what you're doing or what you want to do, they will shut it down because they don't understand. They're going to call it a scam. They're going to say a lot of things that are going to discourage you. So be around people who are currently doing it, who will tell you that, oh gosh, yeah, it's been so hectic, but we keep going. Or, this is how I mastered social media. This is the best time I found to post, or whatever it is. So obviously I have the Wealth by Wisdom Academy, where it is a group of us on WhatsApp, as well as on the school group, where we can touch base with each other and help each other keep accountable, but also be inspired by what someone else is doing. If someone else launches their Etsy shop, it inspires others that, oh my gosh, I can do it as well. So surround yourself with people doing what you want to do. So that's going to help you change the way you think and not expect get rich quick schemes or quick results, but actually just focus on being consistent. Number two is to pick a niche you love that you won't get bored researching, learning, talking about, serving others, even without money. And it really works out hand in hand with the first step of surrounding yourself with people who are doing what you do, because they're going to be honest with you. They're going to tell you that I haven't made a sale, but because I love what I do, I'm going to keep going. So picking a niche that you love helps you with that, so that you can keep going even when you don't see where is the result here. But if you just keep going, it will end up working out, because you are now improving, you are researching more, you're learning more, you're talking about it, you're talking to others, you're wanting to serve people for free. Let's say, for example, you want to learn how to do lashes. You are willing to give someone free lashes because you're wanting to practice and learn more on how to do volume lashes or classic lashes or hybrid or whatever the other ones are, mega volume, I think. You're willing to do it for free, so you're serving others because you want to learn and perfect it. And then one day, one of the people that you did their lashes for free will get to their work and people ask them, hey, who did your lashes? They'll tell them, oh, it is, Norma, and there's her number, and that's going to be your first client. You just never know, but you have to pick what you love, what you don't mind doing and not get bored with, and you're not chasing money, because money will come. You will attract money just by doing what you love and serving other people. Step number 3 is to know where your ideal clients are currently. And when I say currently, I don't mean their household or, where are they at home. I mean currently in their situation. Where are they right now? And where do they desire to be in their situation again? And how are you going to be the one that provides that bridge? So your current clients are sitting at A, who is your past self that you have overcome, and they want to be at B though, which is your current self, what you have achieved, even if it's just 2% better, but they want that as well. So what are you going to offer them that you did that's going to help them as well go from A to B? So you are the bridge. And then lastly is to create that bridge, create that offer, become that offer, become that person to go to for that. So this is an exercise I want you to do. I want you to write under A, your current client situation. Where are they? What's their problem? What are they wanting to overcome right now? And where do they desire to be as B? What is their current prayer? What are they hoping for? What do they really, really want in their lives to transform their lives? So this is a bit of an example of where my clients are. They are working moms, they live paycheck to paycheck, they're in debt with no plan, and they have no savings, investments, and most of them love being a mom and they just want the best for their children. And where do they want to be? They would like to work from home and run their own business and not have to answer to anyone. They want that financial independence. They want to own their time. They want to be debt free and not have to owe anyone. They want the emergency fund fully funded. This is all the things I was, and this is all the things I've achieved. Not all of them, because I'm still working on being debt free, but most of them. They want to have their sinking funds in order. So things like your Christmas, your birthdays, your traveling. So those kind of things that do come up, they do expect money. They don't want to have to use the emergency fund or a credit card or things like that. They want to have sinking funds for that. They want to be more organized, and they would like to have their child's university investments already growing for them, so that when their child goes to university, it's not their problem. Chances are, by the grace of God, the child will get a scholarship, and then you use that money to buy the child a car cash or a property cash, so that your child is not starting from scratch like how we did. We are changing the narrative, and that is my journey. And I know there's a lot of moms out there who want the same. So what am I doing about that? So this bridge here, that's where I come in. I have to offer something that's going to make it possible for them. So the main question you need to ask yourself is, what will you create that will get your customers or your clients from A to B? So write it down right now. A, this is where my clients are. B, this is where they want to be. And this is how I'm going to get them there. And here's a bit of an example of things that I offer for my clients. So I offer one-on-ones. I'm a financial planner and a personal finance coach. So I can coach you with your budget, but I can also help you plan for your future. So your life insurance, your policies, your educator policies, your investments, your retirement planning, your legacy, your wills, all of that. I can literally help you with all of it. And I also offer tools, so budget tools that are going to help you map out where your money is actually going from income 1 to income 2. I also offer this, where you can learn more deep on how to make more money online, how to build a business online, how to manage your money, but also to be around other people in the same journey as well. I can help you learn about compounding interest, investing, building wealth, and the flagship of Nomazdiary is the Budget for Freedom Planner. This is a great way to start your budgeting journey and do it with me online while you watch my videos. So these are some of the tools that I offer to help you go from A to B. So write down, what tools do you want to offer for whatever it is that you are currently in, your niche, your ikigai. What are the tools that you are creating? And I want you to write them down over here. So again, everything is linked below where you can fill in your worksheets and all of that. Okay, so now that you have the offer that you have created, the tool, the one that is on top of there, the bridge, now you need to learn how to market and automate it. So you've created the offer, you need to put it on Etsy, so you need to list it. Shopify is good, but Shopify needs you to already have a client base. So if you already have a good following, or if you already feel like on Etsy you are making enough orders and you don't want to have to deal with their charges anymore, then you can move on to Shopify, because now you have your loyal 1,000 customers, your loyal 1,000 followers. Number 3, optimize your social media. So your social media is going well. You are posting consistently and you've got quite a good following as well. You tend to post properly with pleasure points. Now I need you to automate the entire system. So you're scheduling your post, but also when someone comments that word that you said they must comment, or DMs you, or just follows you, they need to get something to nurture them. So how I do that is through something called ManyChat. I've spoken about it before, but let me show you and give you a bit of a tutorial on ManyChat. So let's hop into ManyChat. Okay, so now we're in ManyChat. As you jump on ManyChat, this is how it looks. ManyChat though is not cheap, but things like 500 Rand a month. If you're not ready to use ManyChat because maybe your budget or you just haven't grown to the point where you are ready to invest in something like this, absolutely fine. Use Linktree. I covered on the previous bootcamp. But I use ManyChat just because my business is quite, busy and big. And when I use any free things, I run out of the trials quickly because I do get a lot of comments. Okay, so when you open ManyChat, it's going to look like this, and then you're going to click here on automation. And then when you're in automation, as you can see, I've got quite a few automations already. I've got an automation that says hi to new followers. So if you are new and you just follow me, you're going to get a DM from me. It's not me sitting there typing the DM. I did it once, I automated, and it's going to go on forever and ever. So that's what I mean when I say automate your business and make it seamless. So you would click new automation to create a new one, and then you're going to choose what type of automation are you looking for. So the most popular one for me that I use all the time is auto DM links from comments. So when someone comments a specific word, they will get a DM automatically. There's nothing wrong with that. AI is not going anywhere. Don't even feel like, oh gosh, isn't it weird that it's just like an automation that's responding? It's not actually me. It used to be just me, but then I used to struggle to respond to everyone. That means I would miss out on sales, I would miss out on leads, I'd miss out on clients, because when someone messages me at 9 a.m. and I'm still at work. At the time I was in a full-time job, I couldn't be on my phone. My husband is a chef. If he had an online business and someone messaged him while he was working, he couldn't answer that. If you are a nurse and you're starting your online business and someone messages you while you're busy with the patient, you cannot just be on your phone. So even if at night, what if you're asleep? What if you work the night shift and then someone sends you a message during the day and you're asleep? So it's just a lot of things that happen that could cause you to miss out on that lead, on that sale. So to avoid that is to automate your responses. So when someone comments a word, when someone comments budget with any post of mine, they will get a response in the comments, and they're going to get a DM with the link to my budget tools that I use. And that's going to help them lead them on what they need to buy according to what they're commenting on. If it's a video about my budget spreadsheet, my templates, then the link they're going to get is going to be on the spreadsheet. And chances are I'll wake up to a sale. My goal, my budget spreadsheet is $397. Currently it's on sale, and my goal is to sell one a day. If I sell one a day, I will have 11,500 Rand sold from that spreadsheet, which is our rent. Our rent will be sorted from my spreadsheet. So that is my focus when it comes to that. And then I've got other tools as well, which I have my own goals for them as well. So then this is the one I would click on because it means the comment means we'll get a DM and a response. So as you can see, I was already currently putting something on. So I'm going to say continue because it says keep working on the automation you started, or cancel the one and start a new one. So I'm going to say continue. So the one that I'm currently working on is the Soft Life. So that is the new bootcamp that is launching in January, which is called Your Rich and Soft Life Era. It's going to be on school. And there it is over here. This is school. This is my academy, where it is a membership academy where all my members are in here, and we have like our own section where we can chat and comment on things, and I send all the links over here for our lives. But we can also have a live on school. So if you go on calendar over here, as you can see, I can just set up the live and everyone will be aware. So if I had to go plus here, add an event, a live event, I can actually have it here on school. I don't have to do it on Zoom or Google Meet or things like that. I can actually have it here on school. So that is what I'm trying to do, is just to have one platform for everything. Trying to manage two platforms, WAP and this, it's a bit too much. But I will also record your Soft and Rich Life era and create it into one bulky course, but it's going to be a little bit more than what they they get. So I'd rather you get into the school program. It's just easier, 230 Rand a month, and we meet every month, and I send podcasty videos every week, and there's going to be challenges every month according to our financial freedom. Now, the biggest thing about the school program is the classroom. So when you hop onto the classroom, as you can see, there's a lot of lessons in here. This is the boot camps. This is where this replay will be over here. So if you click here, there's 2 boot camps. There's a Wealth by Wisdom boot camp. That's our first ever boot camp. I love it so much. And it has 4 episodes in it. So 4 replays: your identity in Christ, divining success according to Christ, creating a life by design, and becoming that person over there. So everything is covered in the Wealth by Wisdom. I love it so much. And we did also Bible study in there as well. And then this bootcamp to launch your digital business in 6 weeks. Think like a CEO, the magic in you. Your social media is actually simple. It's a simple thing. The action phase to create your offer, launching your business, and then this one, rinsing and repeating. And then obviously there's more courses: the Replace Your Salary course, more about building a brand, your clients' problems, understanding who your clients are and your problems, scripting a video and how to create a video, automating Instagram. What does that mean? Which is obviously ManyChat is part of it. Canva course, everything about Canva. There's more free stuff over here. Your budget for beginners course. It's my first ever course that I created. I love that course. Bible study with me, so more about spirituality. And then if you want to book a one-on-one meet here, but this one obviously it's a paid session. So yeah, I love this. I love my school. It's literally everything that I wish I had when I started. It's like, imagine an app that has everything that you need. And if I'm one of your like favorite content creators, then it's created by a favorite of yours. And if you trust me because you trust my content, then you're gonna love my school membership. And I do really would love to have you part of it. As you join, you get a automatic message that I actually create and I send. So it's not like automated. It is automatic because I created once, but I actually have to go on your name and welcome you. You get that message and it comes with a link for our WhatsApp group that you can be part of. Yeah, so that is our school program. So that is what I'm launching properly for next year. It's my focus. There's something called the power of ones that we went through and we discussed, I think, on bootcamp week 4, which is focusing on one thing for the whole 1 year using one platform that you're going to go 100% in. So that my focus is my school, because I feel like it's perfect place for everything. I'm not going to focus on a lot of things, just the school. Obviously, I do have other things like your budget planners and stuff, but the focus for next year, for me, for 2026, is the school program. So the Wealth by Wisdom is my academy. So basically, what will ManyChat will ask you as you automate your product, your program, your course, your PDF, whatever it is that you are launching that is a digital business. When someone comments on any post or on a specific post or on the next post after you create this automation, you have to pick which one are you going to focus on. So I'm focusing on any post. When someone comments soft life, I want to be able to respond. I've created these responses saying, yay, please check your messages. I sent you a message, check it out. Or exciting, check your DMs. And then if you have a look here on the post, this is, for example, a post. And then when someone comments soft life, that is how my response will come through. It will come through looking like that. And then I didn't turn on when they DM you or when they reply to story with soft life. I'm going to create its own automation for that. So once they do that, they will then hop onto their DM. So when they open their DM, so let's go to DM now, this is what they will get. So I wrote the message here. Hey dear, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for your interest. Click below and I'll send you the link in just a sec. That's what they'll get. And then they're going to click on send me the link. And once they click on that, then they will get this one over here, which says, "You got it." Before sharing the link, I wanted you to know I saved the most exclusive content for my email family. Drop your email below to get the best bits. So then they're going to send their email. And then once they did that, they will get the link to the school program. So it will be here. Like, I'm so excited to meet you in my membership. Click on the link below. And if they don't click on the link below, after 30 minutes, then they will get. If you are still curious, don't forget to tap this link. I think you will love it. Or you can change it up and be like, "Hey, I also have a 15% discount code for you, specifically just for you," so that you can convert that person into a sale. And you can literally create this automation once, and you will have your clients in your inbox, buying your stuff, really excited about what is it that you are offering. So that's the best way to automate your business through Instagram. All right, and then before we finish, I want to touch on what is the energy that I want you to focus on, because energy is your currency. And before I go into the energy, I also want to show you what we'll be talking about when we go to the soft and rich life era. So I think I have it here. Yeah. Okay, so the soft and rich life area, this is things that I'm putting together just to have it ready to go once the launch happens. So basically, this is what we are going to be looking at for the next 12 months from January. So we're going to do a money audit. We're going to learn how to audit your money. I'm going to teach you exactly how to audit with your money go and how to have like literally a monthly money audit. You're going to create a safety wallet. So you're going to build your financial freedom foundation. That foundation is going to change everything for you. You're going to have a retirement plan, attack high interest debt. You're going to learn more about that. Your debt to income ratio, your freedom calculator. This one changed everything for me. If I had to ask you what's your freedom number, do you know? Starting to invest. We're going to invest our first 500 Rand together. Or even if you have 100 Rand or 200 Rand or whatever. Sometimes, I have clients who invest for them like 1,000 a month and things like that. But sometimes you have extra 100 Rand here and there and you want to know where to put it. So we're going to dive into that. Building your wealth foundation, your dream cash flow, a power of vibration and mindset, and soft and rich life reflection. This is literally going to be the best year for you if you hop into this and we start all together. Obviously, if you jump in later in the year, it doesn't mean, you're not going to have access to everything. You still will. But it just means if you give yourself a good 12 months, you are going to see a massive difference in a year. You're going to stop living the same year over and over again, because your mindset will change, your finances will change, and every single decision that you make will impact your life, and you're going to see how amazing your life will start to be. So that's basically the soft and rich life area, and I'm going to have the school program as well available below if you want to join, and if you're watching from school, of course, hello. Okay, so before we end it now, let's touch on how is energy your currency. If you don't have control over your energy, that means you are letting someone else control it for you. Someone else's action will then change how you feel, will change your energy. You're going to direct your energy to maybe something that doesn't really benefit you, and it will change everything for you. If you approach your social media, your business, with the energy of it will not work, it is a scam, then it will not work, because I don't care how much tools I can give you, how much help I can give you, because I am going to show up for you and I'm going to help you because I know it worked for me as someone who is literally just a simple human being. There's nothing special or different. We're all made in God's image. Like I always say, I'm an only child. I don't have a big network. I don't have, all of these opportunities. I wasn't born with a mom and a dad at home. I was born in a single household. Like, I'm just like you. But your energy has to change. If your energy is focused on what you don't have rather than focusing on what you want, then you're going to always operate in lack. You're always going to be sad, woe is me, be complaining. And if that is what you do, then you have given your control over what you lack. You've given your control over other people who are doing better than you according to you. And you need to change that. And you need to reflect and ask yourself, what do I want? And what will really help me and make me happy in my life? And once you find that, and then you start surrounding yourself and giving your energy to what is going to help you grow and get there, to what is going to help you level up and live a soft and rich life, because that's what God wants for us. If God made us in a garden where there was all the trees and all the fruits that we can eat from, one was the only one we couldn't have. And immediately when the enemy comes, it makes you focus on that one so that you are operating in lack. That was the first sin, which was focusing on lack. You don't want to operate in that energy because it ruined everything for Adam and Eve. They ended up being kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and the ground was cursed because they focused on that one tree that they couldn't have, and they started to operate on lack. So what you focus on is what's going to bring you your income. So when your calendar, like how I touched on your calendar in our first boot camp, when your calendar does not intentionally focus on your future, your business, that means you are unintentionally not making your business grow. You are unintentionally saying no to your business. If your calendar is not focused on future you are by default saying no to future you. I'm not going to take part in helping you become the best version of yourself, Norma. I'm by default saying that. Not because I want to, it's because I've intentionally focused. I'm not intentional with my energy and I'm letting it be everywhere, and I don't take 100% responsibility over my life. I've given that responsibility to someone else. And that's what I want you to take back, that power. So whatever you give your time is whatever your money will be. Crazy, hey? So crazy. That's why your energy is your currency. So pour your energy in what's going to increase your money. That's what you want to focus on. I want you to be in control of your energy and look at your diary as something as the most precious thing you could have. Your diary is literally going to tell you what is important to you. So if you're telling me that, Norma, it's important to me to be a better version of myself in terms of health. I want to go to the gym every day. I want to meditate every day and do this every day. But if I don't see it on your diary, then obviously you're lying. You're lying to yourself. Because you're not going to do it. You're going to do it maybe for the first 2 weeks of January, and then you will stop. So you have to treat your diary like the most precious thing. It's your diary is a definition of where you're putting your time, which means it's a definition of your results. The results that are going to come. Okay, so that is basically it on week 6. Bootcamp, thank you so much. And it's not going to be easy. I want to emphasize this. It is a lot of work. Starting a business, it's a lot of work. It's not games. It's not a joke. It's not easy. It's not a gamble. It's a lot of work. You need to be consistent. You need to be dedicated. You need to have discipline. You need to dedicate at least an hour, actually 2 hours a day to your business, and you're going to get the results. You will get the results if you do that. Do it for 90 days and let me know how it went. Your business will change your life. It will change your mindset. It will change your character. It will change your family's life. It will change your revenue. It will bring you freedom. It will bring you growth. And it's absolutely going to change your mental health. And that's what mattered to me because it brought me peace. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, I need the money, but I'm making my money in peace. And that's what I want for you as well. So thank you so much, guys, for this 6 weeks. I hope that it really transformed everything inside of you and you're going to start planting the seeds, because I cannot wait to see your shops, your online shops. I cannot wait to see your money coming in, your first sales. And let me tell you, everyone on Etsy who is there now, who looks amazing when you look at their shop, was once a beginner like you. So please don't give up. Keep going. And someone who you are focused on, remember your ideal client. You're not trying to help everyone, but whoever your ideal client is, they will find you, they will find the product, and they will feel like, wow, it's like you read my mind. And that is me for my clients. And that's going to be you for your clients and customers. And I wish you all the best. But I'm still here on WhatsApp and, our school. But the bootcamp is now done. And this is the blueprint. Literally rinse and repeat this and you will see a change. Thank you. Bye.